So starting out on your back, laying down on the mat, we're actually going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, so reclined bound angle pose, which is the feet together, knees out to either side. If you feel like you would like support underneath your knees as we're resting here, you can bring your blocks to support so that your knees aren't going down quite so far and it's a little more gentle of an opening. So totally up to you. This is a restorative pose and we'll just start there for this lovely morning. So closing your eyes, arms by your sides, shoulders down the back, relaxing the jaw. You might wiggle it around. And relaxing the eyeballs in their sockets. And let's take 3 letting go breaths here, just coming into this time and space. This morning awareness. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Again, deep inhale. One more time. Nice. And then coming to breathe just through the nose and letting your body sink into stillness a little bit more. Feeling the breath as a wave washing through the body. And bringing to your awareness the saying, where attention goes, the energy flows. And just notice where you tend to send energy, where you tend to put your attention. Is it on worry, frustration, confusion, overwhelm? Is it on potential, simple joys, gratitude? And it's probably not just one or the other. You probably flow back and forth between the two. I know I do. Or between the multitude of all of those things that I just mentioned and more. So as we practice today, we'll tune into where our attention is going. So for right now, pausing to just take a couple more breaths to be as present with the breath as possible. Nice, and then beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes. And bringing everything back to stillness. We're going to do a little gentle tilt of the pelvis here. It's very subtle to see, but you'll feel it internally. So take an inhale here, pressing the sit bones down into the floor, so you're going to arch your low back. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, press the low back into the floor. Inhale, lifting the sacrum up, pressing sit bones down, just arching the back. Exhale, rounding. So your hips stay on the floor here. There's no lifting except the low back. We're just rotating the pelvis back and forth, inhaling. Lifting the low back, exhale, rounding, tucking. Couple more breaths like this. Just feeling into that space in the pelvis. It might be a little stagnant. And then finding a nice neutral spot here with with your next inhale, scoop your knees up, hugging them into your chest. You might rock a little side to side here. That feels good on your low back. And then placing one hand on top of each knee, begin to move your knees around in separate circles, coming together and then out, away from each other and around and back in. And coordinating breath with movement here. Seeing what you can notice. Where is your attention flowing right this moment? And then reversing the direction of your circles. And then hugging the knees into the chest, lifting the head, curling into a little ball. And then releasing the head down, keep the knees held in. Bring the hands to interlace behind the head. We're going to do a little core activation here. So pressing the low back into the floor, pulling the belly button towards the spine, getting a nice strong core here. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, send your right leg out long, lifting the right elbow towards the left knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left leg, left elbow goes to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right elbow, right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, left leg. Inhale, center. One more each side. And then coming back to center, releasing the arms. You can move your blocks out of the way. So we're going to do a bunch of core activation today to get in touch with that center, the Manipura chakra, that helps us make clear decisions and choose wisdom, and also be willing to speak our truth from a place of personal power, maybe even if it's not a popular truth. So we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee, bringing these legs in and clasping the hands behind the left thigh, just bringing the legs in for a little hip stretch here. And then keeping the legs engaged as they are, flexing the right foot. Again, bring the hands behind the head to interlace. We're going to inhale, reaching the legs away, strong core without touching down to the floor. And then exhale, left elbow and right knee towards each other. Inhale, away. Exhale, twist. Inhale, away. Exhale, twist. Inhale, away. Exhale, twist. Two more. And then coming down, releasing the leg and the arms, feet to the floor, let the knees fall side to side. Windshield wiper, relaxing the belly. So when we're in touch with this core, with this energy center, we can also be more adept at where we send our energy, where we send our attention, where we choose to focus. So we'll do the other side now, crossing left ankle over right knee, clasping hands behind the right thigh. If you can't reach the right thigh, you can grab a strap or a towel or a scarf and hold on. You can lasso this leg and hold on around the leg. So flexing the left foot, bringing these legs in, nice hip stretch. Doesn't that feel good? Well, it might feel intense, but releasing in the hip. So taking one more inhale. And as you exhale, releasing the legs, bring the hands behind the head. Inhale, legs float away. And as you exhale, lift the right elbow towards the left knee, hugging the knees in. Inhale, away. Exhale. Inhale, away. Exhale. Two more. Nice. And then releasing hands and foot, feet to the floor, and windshield wiper back and forth. Nice core activation. And then bring the feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees fall in against each other. Resting here. We're going to just do a little abdominal massage. So you're going to start up at your at the top of the ribs, your xiphoid process here, where your ribs come together. And we're just going to press in and move around to the left and in a circle around kind of the periphery of your belly. And then spiraling in, and you could choose how hard you want to press. If you haven't had anything in your belly for a while, you can probably press in pretty deeply. If you recently eaten, you probably don't want to press in very deeply. So spiraling in to the belly button, and then massaging into the belly button, and then we're going to reverse the circles. Going back the other way. Little belly massage. Some of you may have done this with your children when they were babies. A little support for digestion. Digestion not just of food, but of our current reality. And once you reach that outer ring, coming over to the right and pressing in underneath the ribs, giving your liver a little massage. Thank you, liver, for detoxifying our bodies. And then going over to the left, spleen. Thank you, spleen. Talking to your organs is helpful. Having a relationship with them. And then a nice, gentle, light touch on the whole belly, letting the hands rest and closing the eyes and taking a couple deep breaths into the belly, feeling it expand. Maybe it's a little more relaxed now. And then releasing here, hugging the knees back into the chest. You can either roll to one side and press your way up, or hold on behind your thighs and rock and roll your way up to find a seat. A little morning back massage. And we'll come to sit up on the edge of the blankets. Sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, feel free to stretch one or both legs out in front of you. Bringing your arms by your sides, feeling the crown of the head reach towards the sky. Nice long spine. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Looking out over the right shoulder. Nice twist here. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, center the body. Exhale, twisting left, bug in the face. Lifting the spine nice and tall, looking out over the left shoulder. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, center the body. Exhale, twisting. Right, staying here. Inhale, lifting the right arm up and bending over to the left. So we're pulling against the left arm, opening the heart to the sky a little bit more as you reach through the right arm. Nice expansion through the right side body. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the right arm down to cross over to the left knee. Center the body. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, rounding back. One more time. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting the arms, keeping them crossed at the elbows. Bring the hands either back to back or left fingertips to right palm, dropping the shoulders down the back, lifting the spine tall. You can stay here, elbows towards the chest. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the elbows up, but make sure you're not lifting the shoulders. Shoulders stay down, elbows lift. Nice stretch through the top of the shoulders. And if you'd like, you can tilt the head down, drop the chin, and lift the head up. Feeling into all those little sensations along the spine, neck and shoulders. Where is the attention? How are your thoughts serving you or undermining you? And then bringing the head back to a neutral place. Take an inhale here, lifting the elbows a little taller. And as you exhale, open the arms wide, lifting the heart. Gratitude for this day. And then exhale, releasing the arms down, shimmying the shoulders or rolling them out. And then we'll switch the cross of the legs. Arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twisting right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. This time we'll stay here. Really making sure that right hand's connected to the left knee or leg. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Exhale, side bending over to the right. Pulling against the right arm. Opening the heart to the sky a little more. Reaching long through the left fingertips. Expanding through the left side body. What do you notice here? Where's your attention? One more inhale. And as you exhale, dropping left hand to right knee, centering the body. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward last time. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, lift the arms up, keep the elbows crossed. Hands can either come back to back or right fingertips to left palm, dropping shoulders down the back, lifting the spine nice and tall. Noticing the sensation on this side. If you'd like to go further, keeping the shoulders down, lifting the elbows up. Breathing to the sensation. And if you'd like, you can drop the chin to the chest. Lift the chin up. chin to chest. Lifting up. Moving with your breath and noticing. We all have repetitive thoughts. It's kind of like the radio stations we can tune into in our minds. And when we can notice that that's what they are, then we have some choice in what we're tuning into. And coming back to center with the head, take an inhale here, lifting the elbows a little taller. And as you exhale, open the arms wide, shining out from your heart center. And exhale, releasing the arms down, shaking out the shoulders or rolling them. And let's stretch the legs out in front of us, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. And I'm going to turn to the side here. We're going to bring the feet hip width apart, out, knees in bent, hands behind you, fingertips towards the body. With your next inhale, lift the hips up. We're coming to a reverse table, so shoulders are opening here, opposite of what we just did in eagle pose. Lifting up through the belly. You can stare down your body out in front of you, or you can look up if you'd like. One more inhale, and exhale, lowering back down, crossing the ankles in front of you, shifting forward, rolling over the ankles, and making your way to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. Noticing how the shoulders feel today too after our eagle arm experience and our reverse table actually too. And with your next inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knees to the floor if you'd like. And exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Elbows in, shoulders back. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the legs in against each other. Chin or forehead to the floor. And with your next inhale, lifting up, arms, head, legs. And breathing here, feel that belly space that we've cultivated awareness of, connected to the earth, grounded in strength, deep ancient wisdom. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press back through hands and knees to a down dog. And with your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat. High or low lunge. You can drop that back knee if you'd like, or keep it lifted. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Strong breath here. Feeling that strength in your core radiating out to the rest of your body. One more inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, press back, down dog. Exhale here. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat. High or low lunge, finding your balance. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Deep breath, shoulder blades sliding down the back. Strong base in the leg. Where is your attention? Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, press back, down dog. Exhale here. Inhale, pulling forward, plank pose. Top of a push-up. You can drop your knees if you'd like. Exhale, lowering all the way down. Interlacing the hands behind the back again. Inhale, lift. Arms, head, and legs. If this is too much for you, keep your legs grounded down and just lift the head and the arms. Doing what you can where you are with what you have. This is our practice, tuning in to where we are each day. Deep breaths, connecting the wisdom in the belly to the earth. And with your next exhale, releasing down, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press back through hands and knees to a child's pose. And sinking in here, relaxing forehead to the floor. And coming back up, finding your blocks, if you have blocks, and placing them towards the top of your mat. And we'll use those in just a moment. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, in tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards the belly button. Inhale, lifting, cow pose, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lift, curl the toes under. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, high or low lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, touch the mat. We're going to drop that back knee to the floor, and you might want a blanket underneath it. Bringing the hands to the blocks on either side of your right foot. You're going to do a little hamstring stretch, followed by some breath of fire. So inhale, pulling forward, lifting your heart towards the world in front of you. Exhale, pressing back, lengthening through that leg. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, pressing back. One more time. And then inhale, pulling forward, keeping your legs where they are. We're going to inhale, lifting the arms up. And here we're going to do some breath of fire. So pulling the belly in forcefully with the exhale. You can go slow or fast. The faster you go, the more heat you build. Clarifying, burning out. So passive inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Hands to the blocks. Inhale, lifting up, lifting that left leg up into the air. You may come up onto the higher position of the blocks. And take an inhale here. Exhale, knee to forehead, rounding in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dropping that back foot back, walking the hands to the mat and pressing back. Down dog. You might move your blanket over to the other side. With your next inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through. High or low lunge. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, touch the mat, dropping the back knee to the floor. You might find blocks underneath your hands. You're also welcome just to have your hands on the floor. Either way. So we're going to inhale, pulling forward, lifting our heart towards the world in front of us. Exhale, pressing back, lengthening through that leg. Inhale, pulling forward. Noticing where your attention is flowing right now. Pressing back one more time. pulling forward here. What did we do? Oh, we did breath of fire. Thank you all for reminding me. So we're going to lift our arms up, and as you're ready, begin breath of fire. Inhale, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, touch the blocks. You might rotate them, curling the right toes under and hopping forward. Lifting that right leg. Inhale, lift the leg, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, in. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, in. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, stepping back, hands to the mat and press back. Down dog. Woo. Nice. Inhale, pulling forward. Plank pose, dropping the knees to the floor and pressing back to a child's pose. Noticing where the mind is drawn to right now. And recognizing this practice of yoga, of meditation, of Ayurveda, it all leads to awareness of our patterns and also empowerment in that we can make choices. We aren't victims of our thoughts. We can see them and tune into a different station when we decide we're tired of the repetitive nonsense that we might have been tuning into for a long time. Inhale, dragging the hands back in towards the feet, sitting up, shifting the feet to one side, coming down onto your back. Hugging your knees into your chest, and rock a little side to side. Letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grab onto the outside of the feet or the ankles, or happy baby pose. Yay, getting in touch with our inner playfulness, simple wonder and joy. That is helpful to, if there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back. Perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. You might check in with that pelvic tilt that we played around with at the beginning of practice. And sinking into stillness. Letting your body melt into the support of the earth beneath you. Letting the mind be clear, like a summer day sky, azure blue, no clouds, just clear, spacious. Peaceful. back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Margaret Wheatley to wash over you. I know that we notice what we notice because of who we are. We create ourselves by what we choose to notice. Once this work of self-authorship has begun, we inhabit the world we have created. We self-seal. We don't notice anything except those things that confirm what we already think about who we already are. When we succeed in moving outside of our normal processes of self-reference and can look upon ourselves with self-awareness, then we have a chance at changing. We break the seal. We notice something new. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.